Hello, my name is Bongozozo. Last week I had the privilege of showing this famous YouTuber, Binsky, around the northern game parks of Serengeti and Ngorongoro in Tanzania. In the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, we stopped at a Masai settlement where we were given a small glimpse into the life and culture of the Masai people. Masai people traditionally are nomadic pastoralists, but nowadays they are more sedentary. They are typically very headstrong people, and although embrace modern culture, such as advances in medicine and modern communications, such as mobile phones, they are strongly rooted in their traditional culture, especially regarding the wearing of these beautiful robes called kikoi in Swahili. When Africa was carved up by the Europeans in 1885, the division of Tanzania, then called German East Africa, and British Kenya, drew a line through the Masai heartland, which is why most of the Masai are in northern Tanzania and southern Kenya. The Masai up to this day do not care much for this border, and it is once again testament to their headstrong nature that they will herd their cattle freely over this imaginary line. The Masai people hold wealth in cattle and other animals such as goats and sheep, but also do travel to seek out employment. Masai men often work as guards in Dar es Salaam and other cities in Tanzania, and they also derive an income from the tourist industry, making and selling their traditional beaded jewelry and also showcasing their life and culture to tourists on the safari route, which is where we are.
Tunaishi mazingira ya porini. Na hatuna moto wa kisasa kama umeme, kiberiti, nini. Tunatumia hii miti kupekecha moto.
Here, because the Maasai traditionally live very deep in the bush, they can't rely on electricity or even matches. I mean, they can buy matches in town, but the matches run out. So Maasai all know how to start a fire using these bits of wood.
Kwa hiyo hii ndio inatoa moto. Na hii inasaidia kutoa ile cheche moto inawaka. Kwa hiyo moto inapodondoka kwenye sime, tunachukua huu moto, utaona sasa hivi tunachukua hii moto, tunachukua hii ni kinyesi ya
punda. Okay, so this is zebra dung. Really? Okay, which is hii kinyesi ya pumba ni inashika moto zaidi ya kinyesi ya ng'ombe.
Ndio, ya punda anakula kila kitu, miti, majani. Kwa hiyo ng'ombe. Kwa hiyo hii angalia sasa hivi hii ni kama majani ndani yake.
Okay, so they prefer to use this rather than the dung from their cattle because it's more flammable, because they have a wider diet range of grasses that they eat.
Kweli. Na ng'ombe anakula majani laini tu.
So that's the thing. So the cows only eat one kind of very tender grass, whereas okay, so there's not. This is what is flammable. This is the grass that the zebra will eat and the cow won't.
Oh wow.
Smells like fire already.
That's hard.
So cool.
I tried to do it once. I got nowhere near it.
Wow.
It's really cool. Yeah.
The friction.
Yeah.
Takes like a whole
Village.
4 people to do it. Wow. There it is. That's it. Wow, that's so cool.
Wow. Joe, how do you feel?
It's incredible. They just made it by hand, and they're taking zebra poop, mixing it in there, and now that's how they start a fire. It's really cool to see this.
This is really cool. I've
Yeah.
never seen this. I've been here 20 years, never seen this.
Oh my god.
That is amazing.
Dude, unbelievable. Wow. That took about 3 minutes. Don't burn yourself. Wow, look at that.
This was brilliant. Asante sana. Hii mlikuwa mnafanya zamani au sasa hivi mnafanya kweli kweli hivi au unatumia kiberiti?
No. Hii kawaida. Tangu zama zile.
Yeah, no, this is very, very normal for them. It's not like it's just a trick that they used to do.
What's like a typical dish? Give me like some of the favorite things that you guys like to eat here.
Okay, mnapenda kula chakula gani?
Sisi kama wa Masai chakula chetu ni nyama, damu, na maziwa.
So those three things: meat, blood, and milk, all from the cow.
Let's talk about the blood. Explain.
Yeah. So how do you access the blood? Unapataje damu?
Tunafunga shingo ya ng'ombe kwa kutumia kamba. Kamba kama hii. Tunafunga huu mshipa mkubwa inatoka nje. Tunachukua upinde na mshale. Kwa hiyo tunalenga damu inatoka.
Na ng'ombe
hapana.
What they do, they get a belt and they put it around the cow's neck, and so this vein, you see it, and they get this arrow, and they ding like this, and then it comes out into a cup. Kwenye ng'ombe?
Kibuyu.
Oh, kwenye kibuyu.
Kibuyu lita 3, lita 2 tunaweka.
Okay, so it's like a kibuyu.
Calabash.
Calabash. Thank you. Kwenye calabash, and then they can drink and the cow doesn't get affected whatsoever. Doesn't even know. Ng'ombe hata hajui.
Hapana. Baada ya kuchukua kama lita 2, tunachukua kuna majani fulani tunaziba. Sekunde kama 3, 4, 5 damu inasimama.
Okay. So after they take 2 or 3 liters, there's a special grass that they put on it. Within 5 seconds, the blood stops.
And what do they drink it to get protein, or what? What does it do for you?
Unapenda kunywa damu kwa sababu gani?
Kwa sababu nne. Moja ni chakula. 2, damu inaongeza nguvu kwenye mwili. Kwa mfano tukipigana mimi na huyu tunaumizana sana, damu inamwagika. Sasa msaada ya kwanza tunampa damu. 2, 3 ni damu inaongeza damu kwenye mwili wa mtu amekonda, ameugua, tunampa damu ya ng'ombe, damu ya mbuzi, anapata tena damu nyingi.
The main number one reason is for the protein, for the food aspect of it. But remember that the Masai are traditionally and definitely in the past a fighting, a warring nation, and they fight. They're very close to animals, especially wild animals like lions. So a lot of the time there's blood. Like if there's a fight between people, they can lose blood, and if there's a fight with an animal, they can lose blood. So they believe that the cow's blood replenishes their own blood that they may have lost during a conflict, a war, or a fight with an animal.
Last question. What do the cows mean to the Maasai people?
Sasa ng'ombe zina maana gani kwa watu wa Masai?
Ng'ombe ndiyo rasilimali ya Wamasai. Sisi hatuna pesa. Hatuna kitu kingine. Tuna ng'ombe, ni utajiri wetu, ni maisha yetu.
Cows are life for Masai. Cows are everything. Masai do not really trade with money. So in the same way that maybe we go to Bitcoin and we have all these different kinds of currency, cattle is currency here in Masai land. Cows show wealth. So when you, for example, want to marry, you unatoa
ng'ombe kama 4-5.
Okay, so if you want to marry a lady, you give 4 or 5 cows and they go to another herd. If you
unataka kuvaa nguo unauza sokoni, unataka dawa ya ng'ombe unauza mbuzi, unataka chakula unauza au unachinja mbuzi au kondoo.
Okay.
Yes.
So anything you want to buy clothes, food, medicines, anything, you have to start with your cow. You can either sell your cow, you can trade your cow, or you can slaughter your cow. But it all starts, the financial system of Maasai is cattle.
Incredible. All right, cool. Thank you very much.
This kind of beaded jewelry is very important in Maasai culture. Women have been making, wearing and selling it for centuries. This lady was very proud of her earrings. She did a little dance that made everyone laugh like crazy there. She was more proud, actually, of her large earlobes, which she said, number 1, could fit more jewelry, and number 2, made her undisputably Masai. Jumping is a big deal in Maasai culture, especially for the young warrior types, not really for the older people. When I join in with their jumping, for about 2 weeks later, my knees ache. There is a theory that the jumping is similar to the way that impala and springbok jump when they see a lion close by, basically to show the lion of their strength and ability to escape. This is definitely a show of strength for the young Maasai warriors.
Mavazi la utamaduni la asili. Sio hii
Okay. So in the very old days, they used to wear clothes which were sheepskin clothing, very, very thin. And a lot of this area where they live in Arusha, around this area, is very cold. So then this cloth came in and they picked it up, and it's very good for not only the cold at night but also for the sunshine in the day, the heat in the day. And so why they continue to wear it to this day is it is a symbol of being Maasai. It is part of their culture. The Maasai people are actually very adaptive to new technologies. They have mobile phones, you can call them on their phones, but they will always wear their traditional clothing.
Amazing.
When you see, there are some Maasai people that wear these kind of Western clothing. Do you think badly of them? Kama unakuta kuna Wamasai wanavaa nguo zetu za hizi za kizungu, unawachukuliaje? Yani ni watu
tunawaona kwamba ni watu wanaopotea. Wanaopotea.
Okay.
Au tunaona kwamba huyu amesaliti mila.
Okay.
Ameenda kwa mila nyingine.
No, so when there are some Maasai people that sometimes wear regular clothing, but they see them that they've betrayed their culture. They see that they're lost. It's actually a major symbol of the Maasai tribe to wear these clothes.
Right. Yeah. Tell me about the different colors.
Wanaume, lakini sana sana morani, wanavaa nguo nyekundu. Kwa hiyo wazee na wakina mama wanavaa blue.
That's very good. So blue is for the women and the old men. So that's why he's wearing blue, because he's an old man, although he's probably younger than me. But the warriors, the Morani, those warriors that go out and fight the wars and fight the lions, they wear red. And that's why if you look at this guy here, he is a warrior. If a lion sees this color, they run. Okay, and that's why at game lodges all the time they put this color on all their sofa sets, because lions are scared of this color.
Are you scared of lions?
Unaogopa simba?
No.
So
That was a quick answer.
If a lion came behind you right now, I would be freaking out. What would you do?
Okay, kama simba amekuja nyuma yako sasa hivi, je, ungefanya nini?
Nageuka, ajuendelea kulala.
Oh man.
No.
Okay, so he says he is not scared. Very quickly, he's not scared. If a lion came behind him, he whips out this thing here. Sorry, excuse me. He whips it out. You almost cut my head. And whips it out. I don't know, not like that.
Wow. So I'm really interested how you guys like live. You're in the middle of a park where there's like, I don't know, 30 different species of wild, potentially dangerous animals. Talk about why you guys, how you understand them so well.
Okay. So anauliza nyie Masai mnaelewa sana wanyama. Wanyama wenu wa ng'ombe. Anasema umekujaje kujifunza kuelewa wanyama?
Kwanza nimezaliwa, baba yangu ana ng'ombe. Anaanza kunifundisha kwamba ng'ombe ni rasilimali yetu, lakini kuna wanyama hatari kama simba, kama fisi, kama chui, mbogo, tembo. Sasa wale hatari anaanza kunifundisha namna ya kuchunga ng'ombe.
So when a Maasai boy reaches 5 years old, he becomes a cow herder. Now he gets trained by his father. This is how to live with our animals. Those are the dangerous animals. Those are the ones to watch out for. So it all starts at age 5.
What do you mean those are the dangerous?
Well,
cows?
No, he made it very clear. He said that the lion, but when he got to explain he said a Bongo, which is the buffalo. Yeah, the buffalo is the most dangerous of them all. It looks like the lion's more dangerous. The buffalo is the most dangerous one here. He's just said there. Yeah. Is how do you live together with zebras and these other animals? Do you eat them? Mnakula hizi pundabelia? Sio tamu.
Kwanza nilisema baada ya kufundishwa na wazazi, baada ya kupata akili, hakuna Masai anakula nyama ya porini. Lakini pundamilia, pofu, huyu twiga wanatufundisha kuna wanyama wapole ambao ng'ombe wanakula pamoja, wanakaa pamoja, hawana shida.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Maasai never touch bushmeat. Their cattle live very closely with zebras and wildebeest and giraffes. In fact, they're all looking for the same thing. They're all looking for water. So that's how they live very well together. But that's indeed why the Maasai are allowed to live here in the reserve, is because they will not touch the bushmeat. And it's very nice to see them just live side by side with these people, because they have such a huge understanding of animals, and what they see is cows are everything. Cows are more important than any other animal. So as long as they've got their cows, they've got their wealth. They don't need zebras.
Last question. If you could say any one message to any person in the world, what would you say to them?
Kuna ujumbe wowote unao kushare na watu wa dunia wakiangalia? Una ujumbe wowote?
Ujumbe wangu ni kwamba ni lazima wapende sana kuhifadhi misitu, kuwalinda wanyama, kwa sababu kwanza ni utajiri. Ni utajiri wa Mungu, lakini pia ni utajiri wa binadamu.
Brilliant. Yeah. His message to the world is it is essential to look after our forests and our animals, because they are the wealth from God and the wealth of humans.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful message.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Maybe we can get the gifts here. The pens.
serious about it. Good job.
Kila mtu apate, utapata, usijali. Now I've got loads. Check it. Wait, that was a nice one. And one more this side, I know. Hivi unadhani wanajifanya hapo? Huyu jamaa anaenda kweli. Ndio maana wanacheka. Huyu mtu anacheka kwa sababu anaogopa kupigwa huyu. Hapa kwenye Masai boma mimi sijawahi kuona wanavyoanzisha moto. Hapa ilikuwa raha. Kwanza nilijifunza kuwasha moto na vile watu wamefurahi sana kuongelea mila desturi zao sasa. Sio juu anakuja kuangalia wanavyoruka, nataka kuangalia kwa nini sasa masikio mnafanya hivi. Kwa nini yani mnaishi hivi, ng'ombe kuna maana gani? Yani anaingia ile ndani zaidi kujua mila desturi. Ndio video zake nyingi sana ukimfuatilia juu Binsky ndio zilivyo yani. Anataka dunia ielewe watu wanaishi tofauti katika dunia nzima. Hapa tu anagawa daftari. Alitaka wanunulie pipi. Nikasema usiwanunulie watoto pipi bwana, itaoza meno yao. Wanunulie nini? Daftari. Na kweli watoto wameridhika, wamefurahi. Mimi Bongozozo nashukuru sana kwa kuangalia video yangu. Ningependa sana kusikiliza comments zenu. Kama unavyoona kuna mfumo mpya kwenye video za YouTube. Naongea Kiingereza kwanza. Kiswahili nitapiga mwishoni kama navyopiga sasa hivi. Ni muhimu sana niongee Kiingereza kutangaza kwa watalii. Watalii wengi sana ni kutoka nje wanaongea Kiingereza zaidi. Basi nilipenda sana nilivyoenda kuona Masai. Kitu kilicho nivutia zaidi ni wale wanaume wanavyocheza, yani ile kelele hiyo safi. Mimi nashangaa kwa nini hawatumiki kwenye hamasa za mpira za Taifa Stars. Naona Libya ikija kucheza ile mechi ya kufuzu AFCON, nitawalipia Masai tikiti 100 zile za bure. Walipata wanawake kwanza, then watoto. Naona itakuwa zamu wa Masai. Manake wale wa Libya wakianza kusikia yani itakuwa kama tumekuja kibantu zaidi, yani kimorani. Watashtuka na Watanzania wenyewe watapata bonge la hamasa na tutashinda na tutafuzu AFCON. Basi nashukuru sana. Mimi Bongozozo, fujo sio umiza.